Algiers, we're here on this Tassili, Algerian, Tassili Airlines flight from Algiers down to Hassi. Flight time, I think, is just over about an hour. Yeah, nice looking livery. So we're here in Algiers Airport, which has got an interesting configuration of runways, and we will depart out shortly. Same intentions on this flight. I need to sort out, because I don't think Tassili is on the same intentions list, so I don't know what call sign we're going to be. Put it as Tassili, so let's just go on the options a minute. Algiers, clearance delivery, Tassili 1860, with information risky, IFR to Hassi, please.
On request, stand by. Give me 1 second for that clearance. Tassili 1860, Algiers ground information risky is current. Cleared to Hassi Messaoud via the BSA 1B departure, then as filed. Departure runway 27. Initial climb to 6,000. Departure on 121.4. Squawk 6532.
Cleared to Hassi Messaoud via the BSA 1 Bravo departure runway 27, initial climb 6,000. Departure on 121.4, squawk 6532, Tassili 1860.
Algiers ground request for taxiway to the runway 27, please. Anyway, for an hotel.
Read that correct.
Algiers ground to Tassili 1860. Ready for push and start, please.
I am working on that clearance. Stand by.
We're not after clearance. We would like clearance to push back and start our engines. Tassili 1860.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pas incertain.
Delighted to have you with us today as we head off to the lovely city of Hassi Messaoud. Our captain today is the fantastic Matthew, and assisting him is our brilliant first officer. I'm Murph, your lead flight attendant, and along with my fantastic crew, we've got Amina, Kareem, Fatima, and Youssef. We're here to make sure you have a grand time with us. Now, if you could be so kind as to take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seat in front of you, that'd be grand. And if you need any assistance at all, don't hesitate to give us a shout. We're here to help. Our flight time today is expected to be about 1 hour and 1 minute, cruising at a lovely altitude of 35,000 feet. Now let's get down to the nitty-gritty of safety, shall we? First things first, your seatbelt. To fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal fitting into the buckle until it clicks. To release, simply lift the upper
Algiers ground, good morning.
Easy, eh?
Speedbird 2816 Romeo at stand whiskey 16 with information at Tango is type Airbus A320. Request IFR clearance to London Gatwick.
Surprisingly cloudy here in Algeria. The temperature is. I'll tell you in a minute. Temperature here is 16. Our destination is 31 by those things. Oop, where are we going? There are a lot more inland. Is it Alpha 3, Alpha 4, was it? Alpha 3 and Alpha 4, yeah.
Bravo 26, request taxi runway 05. By Alpha Ryanair Bravo 26.
Ground, good evening, Motor 9er
We're in an Airbus A320neo. We have information November on board and request clearance to Malta, please.
Tassili 1860, contact tower on 118.7 so long.
Tower 118.7, Tassili 1860. 1860? Yes, we are. Algiers Tower, Tassili 1860 on frequency holding short of runway 27.
Tassili 1860, Algiers Tower, runway 27, winds calm, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 27, Tassili 1860.
Tassili 1860, contact departure.
Contact departure 121.4, Tassili 1860. Algiers departure, good afternoon, Tassili 1860 on frequency.
The name familiar. It's not a place
So we begin our descent down to 3,000 feet.
Jesus, ladies and gentlemen, we've left our cruising altitude and started our descent into the beautiful city of Hassi. It's time to kindly ask everyone to return to their seats, stow those tables, and fasten your seatbelts nice and snug. And just a wee reminder that the lavatories are now off limits until we've safely landed. Thanks a million for your cooperation and enjoy the rest of the flight. Jesus, ladies and gentlemen, we're on our final approach into the lovely city of Hassi. It's time to kindly ask you to turn off your electronic devices and stow them safely until we've arrived at the gate. Please make sure your tray tables are put away, your seats are in their full upright position, and your seatbelts are fastened nice and snug. Once we're on the ground, our fantastic airline staff will provide you with all the information you need regarding your connecting flights. To my wonderful crew, let's make sure everyone's seated. Seatbelts are fastened. Captain, cabin is ready.
Tassili 1860, contact Hassi Tower on 118.1.
Contact Hassi Tower 118.1, Tassili 1860. Hassi Tower, good afternoon, Tassili 1860 on frequency.
Tassili 1860, Hassi Tower. Say again, please.
We are on the frequency Tassili 1860.
Say again, please.
Oh, God's sake. We are on your frequency requesting clearance to land Tassili 1860.
Tassili 1860, winds 130 at 8. Runway 18, cleared to land.
Cleared to land, Tassili 1860.
Tassili 1860, winds 140 at 7. Runway 18, cleared to land.
Yeah, we heard you the first time. Cleared to land, Tassili 1860.
Tassili 1860, roger. Runway 18, cleared to land.
Thank you once again, Tassili 1860. There's some pappies written going this. So I'll actually judge how high I am.
Approaching minimums. 500.
Yeah. 78.
Minimums. 400.
A bit high, aren't we? A bit high,
300.
a bit high, a bit high.
200. 100.
Sync rate.
10.
Oh, that's a bit scrappy in the end. That was a bit of a scrappy landing, that one, wasn't it? Well off the centre line. Shame.
Tassili 1860, welcome to Hassi Messaoud. Taxi to Park 29er via Bravo, Alpha Echo, monitor this frequency.
Taxi to Park 29 via Bravo, Alpha Echo, monitor the frequency, Tassili 1860.
Jesus, ladies and gentlemen, what a landing that was. Captain Matthew brought us down smoother than a
Tassili 1860, taxi to Park 29er via Bravo, Alpha Echo, monitor this frequency.
Yeah, received that once again, Tassili 1860.
Lovely temperature of about 77 degrees Fahrenheit. That's around 25 degrees Celsius, for those of you who prefer it that way. Now, a wee fun fact for you. Hassi Messaoud is known for its oil fields and is a hub of energy in Algeria. It's a fascinating place with a rich history in the oil industry. On behalf of Captain Matthew, First Officer, and our fantastic crew, Amina, Kareem, Fatima, and Youssef, we want to thank you for flying with us today. Please remain with your seatbelts fastened
Excuse me.
until we reach our final parking position. We hope you enjoyed the flight as much as we enjoyed having you on board. Slanta, and see you next time.
Right, turn that off now. Need set tensions anymore. I'll just park wherever we feel like. I think we did say 297, didn't we? Where that is. Was it Echo 29? I have no idea, but we'll just park somewhere. So yeah, I guess mainly the oil industry. This area is why we have an airport here. So yeah, welcome to the Algerian desert. Let's just turn ourselves in here. See what the landing rate was. Well, we'll talk about that one overlander after we've done the replays. Landing rate wasn't a great landing. It was a very scrappy landing, but anyway, there we go. Sets. End the flight on Valenta. Let me just close the window for a minute. Okay. Oh, you idiot, I didn't start we won't have a replay because I didn't start the recording button again. I do apologise. So instead, we will go straight to the flight review on Valenta. Can't believe I didn't press the hold on, idiot. Yeah, so here we are, the review of our flight. We'll zoom in a little bit. We departed out from the Algiers on the coast there, and as you can see, we flew down across into the interior and into Hassi. And flight time in the end was just over an hour and a landing range of 150, not too bad. So, although it's a bit of a scrappy, untidy landing. Actually, I wonder if we zoom in on the airport, if it will show how we were, how far off the centre line we were. Let's have a look quickly. It's too thick. That's a shame. Never mind. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Again, apologies for the lack of a replay. Would have been nice to have seen it.